Good morning, it's December 3rd, 2021. Going to be taking out this 1988 Porsche 911. It's got the G50 transmission. Has a Clifford period alarm on the car, so I got to deactivate that. Fire this car up. It's a two-owner car. The car literally lived its entire life in Red Bank, New Jersey, with two owners. Both owners lived two houses away from each other. The second owner purchased the car from his neighbor about 11 years ago. The car is in absolutely pristine condition. The paint, I've metered every panel on this car. I truly believe this is 100% all original paint. The car was very highly detailed. I have a guy that spent a considerable amount of time really bringing this paint up to an absolute next level. A three-step paint correction with a ceramic coating. What else could I say? I mean, the car really is a nice example. Iconic car of the 80s, obviously. Back in 1988, I was a senior in high school. I think back on the cars that the European cars in particular that really appealed to me. You know, the E30, BMW M3, Mercedes-Benz 560 SL, which was more of an executive car. You had the 190E 16 valve, which was also a very hot car back in 1988. This car, the Carrera 911 G50, is definitely a car for the elite, the baller, Wall Street elite type of car. So let's take this car out for a little drive. This car is really nice and tight. It's just serviced 2020 over at Porsche Monmouth. Really nice driving car. What you'd expect from a Porsche 911. Tracks beautifully down the road, nice and straight. Both the heat and the AC in this car work. I believe this is the original Blaupunk radio, but it has what we used to call, I don't know if this is actually the term that's the official term, but it has what we call the Benzie box, so you could remove the stereo. It pulls right out. Yeah, you're leaving your car in the parking garage in Manhattan for the night. You know, you may want to pull the stereo out, put it in your briefcase. See, the car really shifts well. Drives beautifully. Everything works on the car, including the clock. The second hand doesn't sweep, but I set the clock yesterday in the car, and it is actually 10:33, so it's keeping perfect time. Blaupunk stereo, as I mentioned, also works really well. Gauges. Interior of this car is absolutely immaculate. I mean, it is beyond clean. The leather is in really spectacular condition. The dash is really nice and tight. Headliner is perfect. All the door cards are very nice. You can see that this was a fair weather use only vehicle. We put this car up on auction. We're going to have well over 300 photos of the car, showing every square inch. Cosmetically, it has very, very few flaws. There's a small touch up on the front bumper cover. I think there's a tiny crack on the rear spoiler, but it's very, very small. But it'll be well documented and photographed. You can see the car shifts really well, brakes really well. It's just a great car. I'd love to own this car myself. Iconic piece of German engineering. Great color combination. I'm a huge fan of a red car with a black interior. I know a lot of people prefer the Palomino. I don't know what Porsche calls it, but a lot of people do like the signal red with Palomino. To me, the red with black is really much more appealing, especially when the black leather has been taken care of. You can see that this car was a garage clean, wasn't subjected to any extended periods of UV exposure. The leather is still butter soft. Really nice running and driving car. Handles beautifully. Two-owner car. This car has 55,182 miles. I'll be putting this car up for auction on Bring a Trailer. It's an exceptional example. I will welcome anyone to come out and see this car in person. I don't think anyone would be disappointed in any aspect about this car. Really nice running and driving car. A little redundant with that, but it really is. Really is a nice car. Tracks down the road beautifully. Like I said, this will be coming up on auction on Bring a Trailer. And like always, prospective bidders are more than welcome to come see the car in person. I posted some photos of this car on Instagram yesterday, and I did get a response immediately, but people want to know what I'm asking for the car, and that's not the way I play the game. This car is going on auction. We're going to sell this one to the high bidder. Someone's going to get a really, really nice car.